My name is Nick and I'm at the Brisbane International Airport. Today is the 1st of June and already 6 months have passed in 2026, which is absolutely crazy. I spent the last 5 months in Australia on the Gold Coast. I moved here from Germany to become the best version of myself, and now I'm here at the departures and I'm not flying back. I'm flying further to Bali. From there I fly to Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, many places coming, and just living the digital nomad lifestyle. I work remotely and next to it I'm building my own fitness app with no coding experience. I'm building my own fitness app which will be launched on the 1st of August. I'm very looking forward for it and you can be a tester. nickcenter.com/beta. Now we're flying to Bali. My flight should be up here. I'm not quite sure. It's absolutely crazy. I got this camera like recently, I don't know, like a couple of days ago, and I'm very happy about the quality, so let me know what you think. I'm quite sick actually, so my nose is stuffy and I don't know, I just don't feel so well. I'm very tired, I just had like 1 hour of sleep. My main goal is just to make the flight and check in, and I don't know. The flight is 6.5 hours from Brisbane, so yeah, very chill. Not too long. I will take you with me and show you the journey. Enjoy and see you later in Indonesia. Okay guys, I'm sorry, this video's with no microphone, but we successfully made it to Bali. I'm here in the airport, as you can see, now going to the immigration. And I must say, I got everything back in the flight. I can smell again, I can taste again. I feel better, but I have a very strong headache because I just had like 1 hour of sleep on the flight. I don't know. I just want to get some rest when I get to the Airbnb. But now first, get my luggage, get some cash from the ATM here. And yeah, the flight was good. It was with Jetstar. I can recommend you Jetstar. It's one of the most popular airlines in Australia. I can really recommend it. But yeah, it already smells like very, maybe it's placebo, I don't know, but it smells very spiritual here. Like, I don't know, like some herbs or something. Also, it looks very chill. But now let's get my luggage. I hope it's not open because yeah, it's open on one side. But here you already can see all these beautiful paintings. I already paid everything. I have my e-visa already online and I have my tourist payment, which is like $7 or 7 euros, not much. E-visa is like 15 euros, I think, for 30 days, which is quite chill. Yeah, let's go to the bathroom first, then grab my luggage and then book a Grab to the hotel. Okay guys, just got my luggage. As you can see, down there, it's open a bit. I'm very thankful that nothing worse happened. But now let's go and book a Grab to my hotel. Good, wonderful morning from Canggu, Bali. I arrived to my Airbnb yesterday at like 2 p.m. and I didn't really leave the Airbnb after that, and I will tell you exactly why. But let me show you my messy Airbnb first. I need to clean it up, but you will understand afterwards why it looks like this. So yeah, here you enter here. Here I have my laundry, which I need to make. I ordered some water already because you shouldn't drink the water in Bali. Here's my desk. I know, guys, very unorganized. My luggage, my clothing. And then here is my bed. Yeah, my laptop. And here you have like a small bathroom and toilet and shower. So not really big, but it's like 230 euros for 3 weeks. So very cheap. And it's clean. But guys, why didn't I leave the Airbnb yesterday? So basically, I needed to throw up after I landed. And I don't know why. Because I didn't eat any Bali food. I didn't eat any normal food before. I don't know, but in the last 2 or 3 flights, I always feel very bad after flying. Also maybe, yeah, because I was sick, but now I feel much better. I took some medications and now I feel much fitter than yesterday and the day before. And I don't need to, use nose drops or something. I don't know, I landed, I got myself some water. Then I waited for the Grab or Indonesian taxi and he picked me up and he talked to me, and after like 20 minutes, I told him, can we stop here because I need to throw up. And I felt so bad, and I came here, I ordered some food and I couldn't even eat it. I don't know, I felt so bad and so sick. Then I took some medication and slept for 10 hours and now I'm here. I feel much better, took a shower. I rented a scooter, which should be here in like 1 hour. So I need to find the nearest ATM, get some water, maybe get some quick breakfast. I already have the Bali look on me. Just, some active wear and my cap, my meta glasses, the Creator starter pack. I already woke up at 6 in the morning because the cock was so loud. Not my cock, but the cock outside. Let's go out and explore Bali. Okay guys, this is our first stop, which is called Espresso Lab. Like 2 minutes walk from my Airbnb. I just got myself my first coffee in Bali. Very looking forward to it. Take a look at this. Looks very clean. And guess how much I paid for it? I just paid like, I don't know, €1.20 or something for like a big coffee, big Americano hot. I already feel so comfortable here. I don't know. Take a look how clean it looks. And smells so clean, like in a dentist or something. I already feel so comfortable here. So amazing. Let's drink this coffee, then when I get my scooter, I will go to the next co-working spot and start working from there and get to know Bali. See you then. I don't know, guys, but is it weird to say that I feel here much more comfortable than in Australia? I don't know, it just feels much more relaxed, and especially the prices just are much more chill. And in Australia I paid for a coffee sometimes $8, 7, and here it's like $1. It's much better than Australia as well. This is my Airbnb, by the way. Here you have like a shared kitchen or living space area. I don't know if I will use it, but there's like a kitchen and refrigerator and you can fill your water up, but I just rather get everything myself. Now I need to wait for my scooter to arrive, like 20 minutes. And it's very nice because I can park here. Doesn't look like there are too many people living here, but it's a very nice Airbnb. I'm very happy to live here because it's a nice location, it's cheap, it's convenient. Yeah, I don't need a villa for myself. So let's see, maybe I will meet with some people from social media during the day. But my plan first is, oh, nice, there's a laundry down there where I can also wash my stuff. They have this thing called laundry service in Indonesia or just in general, like in Southeast Asian countries, where you just give your laundry and they bring it back to you freshly washed, dried and folded and ironed, everything, and just an all-included price. That's crazy, but I will use it, of course. But I first need to get used to the scooter because I didn't drive a scooter for like 5 months, especially here in Bali. Are much more people than anywhere else. I drove a scooter in Koh Samui in Phuket, but here are much more people, so I need to try it first slow and step by step, but we will get used to it. See you later when the scooter arrives. Okay guys, back at the Airbnb. And I think you can also see I'm looking much fitter and more healthy than yesterday. Oh, I was so tired yesterday because I just didn't get enough sleep. It was just too much in the last weeks and days. Too much work, too less sleep. Maybe also too much running and gym, everything together. Need to take the next days a bit slower. But guys, I already got my first Indonesian money. I can show it to you. So this is like 1.4 million Indonesian rupiah, which is around 60 to 70 US dollars, which is my payment for 17 days of riding a scooter in Bali. And this is around, for example, we say it's $70 divided by 17, it's like 4 US dollars or euros, it's also similar, a day, which is very cheap. And it's a nice scooter. I didn't get the smallest one because like some ways uphill and downhill. I just want a good, nice scooter and 300k deposit, which is like 18 US dollars, so nothing. Yeah, there's also the option to leave your passport as a deposit, but no, I will never do this. I will not leave my passport at some stranger. I also don't want to give out my credit card, so do it in cash. I can also recommend the same for you because you never know who's behind this, and cash is the safest option in my opinion, especially in countries like this. Cash is king. Yeah, first I want to do like a test drive, just, I don't know, drive 10 to 15 minutes, get used to the scooter. Then I come back, pick up my laptop, and we drive to the ZIN Café, which is one of the most popular co-working spaces in Bali, I think, which is only like 8 minutes away. And I also want to go to the beach, not to swim first, but just to check it out, to see how it looks. I think it's called Berava Beach or Canggu Beach, I'm not quite sure, but we will see it all. And then of course get some breakfast because I just had coffee. We need to get some Brekkie, of course. So guys, see you in a minute. Okay guys, this is my scooter. It's the Yamaha N Max, and I must say it's much more comfortable than the scooters which I used to ride, which was the Honda Click. I can show you a picture here. Honda Click 160 cubic, much smaller than this one. And I also just met a guy, also similar age like me, but from France. Very friendly guy. Yeah, now I got the scooter. I already went for a test ride. It's much more comfortable. The seats are much bigger. I have a phone holder here, some minor scratches, but the price was just amazing. I got it from a guy I know from social media. His name is David Weber. So now it's very hot. I don't know, I saw in the weather app that it only should be like 25 degrees, but now it's like 30 degrees and very hot. But now I go to a co-working cafe to hit a nice work session. And later maybe go to the gym or tomorrow. But let's explore Bali. Okay guys, this was my first work session from the ZIN Café, which is very nice because I always saw it on social media and now I work there myself, but it's very hot, much hotter than expected. Not comparable with the weather I had in Gold Coast the last days. And now I take a look at the beach real quick. Yeah, you can see all the scooters are parked here. So after that I will sign up in the gym, which is called Body Factory. I heard from many people it's like one of the best gyms here in the region. So let's check it out and go to the sauna, which is much needed, especially for me being not slightly sick, but I was sick in the last days and don't want to risk anything. And after that, it's already lunchtime and dinner. I'll take a look at this. Good, wonderful morning, and as you can see, I'm in front of a convenience store and I have a helmet on me. So I just got myself the small breakfast, which is this banana and this coffee, but I'm going to grab some normal breakfast now. I'm going to a spot which my brother recommended me because he was here as well, but it was a couple of years ago. It's like a sandwich store. It's not too far from me, so let's check it out. And after that, I go to the ZIN Café to work, and in the evening, I will go again to the Body Factory. But today mostly for the gym and recovery, because today I woke up and I think it was too much yesterday with the ice cold ice bath and sauna and everything. So I need to step a little bit back and recover first before I can push 100% on the workout. Yeah, this is how Bali looks like. It's still very early in the morning, very busy, very hot as well. It's like every day like 30 degrees. But let's make the best out of it and keep pushing. Good, wonderful afternoon from the ZIN Café in Canggu, and I must say today is my second day here and it already feels like home. I got my coconut here, I got my coat, I got this beautiful view, all these digital nomads working here, hustling. And I don't know, it just instantly motivates me to keep pushing as well. Today is actually a very important day because after a lot of struggles, I fixed a lot of bugs on my app, and I will tell you much more about the app name, about the core features of the app, how it looks like, maybe in the next video even. So stay hyped. But now I'm here since like, I don't know, 10 hours and I ordered a coconut, coffee, poached eggs in the morning. It's very nice. I enjoy it a lot. So what are my plans for tonight? As you can see, my voice is still a little bit weird. So maybe it was too early yesterday with the ice bath. So today we'll just go to the sauna and to the warm pool and recover a little bit. Tomorrow morning then just a normal regular gym session or slow-paced running session. Just get slowly in the gym again. And yeah, for now, just keep working. I need to edit the thumbnail now. And let me also know what you think about the current quality of this camera and of the microphone, or if it's too close, or what you just think about it in general. And I'm still looking for much more iOS app testers because I've got some Android testers, but I'm looking for iOS testers as well. If you want to test my app, feel free to apply at nickstandard.com/beta. I will keep working here till the sun sets and then later I will see you in the sauna. Okay guys, another quick update. This coworking space is free, but you also need to order something, of course. That's why I got the coconut as well. And now I have original Balinese, I think it's called nasi goreng. And it's like, original Indonesian food, which looks very delicious. I'm very excited to try. I will let you know afterwards how it was. Okay guys, I just tried this Balinese dish. As you can see, the plate is empty. Wow, it was just amazing, very delicious, and the value for money, I think it was like $2 to $3, like very cheap. It's a huge portion, so a lot of, I think it was chicken, rice, vegetables. Basically the co-working space is free, but if you order something you can just sit here by yourself, charge all your devices. It's very clean. The bathrooms are very clean as well. You have very fast Wi-Fi to upload, to download stuff. Yeah, it's crazy because here you can clearly see what is possible. You see all the people looking on trading charts, people in Shopify e-commerce stores. You see all different types of people. It really shows me, wow, everything is possible because not everybody's here for a vacation like me. For me, it's also not a vacation. But I mean, many people live here like really for months and live in a villa and just work completely remote on their own business. And it's possible. It's not only social media, but of course you need to work for it. Nothing is gifted in this life, and of course we need to work on it and to work on ourselves as well. But what is the plan now? I want to create a thumbnail, and later I will go to the sauna, relax, and then I would say let's call it a day. I think 11 to 12 hours is more than enough for a working day. See you later in the sauna. Good wonderful morning from Canggu, Bali again. I'm here from my Airbnb, now driving to the ZIN Café. There I will meet David Weber. He is a trader who also does social media. He's also kind of an inspiration, of course, because he's went the same steps like me and he does everything just like me, except that I don't do trading. Yeah, let's see. Maybe he also knows my mate Liam. That would be interesting to know. My bike is waiting for me up here in the sun. As you have seen, I already went to the gym, went for a run, but I don't know, my shin splints hurt again. Yeah, I really need to take stretching more seriously, especially before running. I do stretch, but not as long or not very correct, so probably need to use my app for that. Yeah, but now let's go to the ZIN Café, hit a nice work session. I want to stay there a very long time today because I have a lot of bugs to fix as well. The body factory in Canggu is just amazing. Of course, it's a bit on the pricier side, but there are really not many people. You have nice machines, indoor area, outdoor area, sauna, 2 ice baths, 1 hot tub, 1 big pool, different seating areas. So it's just amazing. But now let's go to the ZIN and hit a nice work session. So guys, now here from the ZIN Café. Yeah, just had a nice deep work session, kept working on my app. And as you know, there are always difficult days when you need to fix bugs and where things don't go right. And yeah, you know how it is. But yesterday, thankfully, I pushed it into test flight, which is a good success because, yeah, I waited for this for weeks because, yeah, I waited for the approval for my Apple developer account and it didn't work out from the beginning. And now today I met a big inspiration for me, which is David Weber. Maybe you want to introduce yourself?
What up, guys? I'm David. I'm a German trader that came to Bali 1.5 years ago. Now I'm living full time here in Bali and just trying to teach people how to trade and also building my own startup. And yeah, that's who I am.
What would you say is like your biggest motivation to keep pushing and not give up?
I think my biggest motivation was actually to build my own schedules and to work for something. When I put more work in, I can get more output out of it. So in your normal 9-to-5 job, you can earn 2,000 euros every month and work 40 hours. And if you work 60 hours, you will still earn the same. And I think that's a thing that's not pushing anyone to work hard. So if you work for your own, you have to work hard to make it work. And that's my motivation to push myself every single day to achieve big things.
Yeah, what would you say? Why did you choose Bali, not, I don't know, Koh Samui or Thailand or something?
When I first started, I went to Thailand. I experienced Thailand and I really liked Thailand. And then I came to Bali and I met so many nice people here and the network is just way better. I've been sitting here in the ZIN Café last year for like every single day and I met so many cool people that I'm still in contact with. And for me, it's just about network and the connections that I made. And I made way better connections here in Bali that made me stay. So if you're in Thailand and in Koh Samui and you meet cool people there, maybe you will stay there.
Yeah.
But for me, it was Bali.
Nice. So what would you say are your next steps which are officially allowed to, yeah, not leak, but to say, what are you working on?
So right now I'm working on my own English program. Before we only had a German community that I worked with, and I'm working on my own English community, building up a startup and trying to scale that with ads and scale into, of course, more people, more customers. That is my goal for this year to, build my own community and maybe even have a cool community here in Bali.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah, any final words to say?
Always hustle hard, keep pushing.
Good, wonderful morning from the ZIN Café once again. And I must say, I never sat in this space before because the ZIN Café is huge. I didn't know it has a hotel, it has a resort, a spa, a gym, everything. And I always went upstairs. But here you have like a special space. I don't know how I can show it to you. But it's all like bamboo, Bali style. I think it's very nice. This is how my setup looks like. Currently just watch a YouTube video when having breakfast. But you have like this very nice bamboo space. Yeah, what are my plans for today? So actually, my app is in test flight. And I think next video I will officially tell you how the app is called, what the app is about, what are the features of the app, the name, the icon, what doesn't work. So all the struggles. But now first I need to order something. I think I get a coffee or maybe like a smoothie or something. I will send this video to my cutter, which is not only a cutter but also a very good friend of mine, Daniel. He will not only watch but also cut this video. Yeah, this helps me a lot to produce YouTube videos twice a day. So let me know what you think about the quality and the structure of the video, because my lifestyle is quite a lot of workload. I'm not like the basic traveler who goes to waterfalls and drives to different places. But I want to go to Uluwatu tomorrow. I think about going to Uluwatu tomorrow. So I'll probably also film this. Yeah, the plan for today is just to work here till the evening time, get lunch here later. I have a meeting for my remote job today at 4, which is 10 a.m. German time because the company is based in Germany. But now let's work first and then see you later. I also forgot to mention one thing. I went to the Nude Café. This is not an ad or something, but it's one of the most popular cafes in Bali, I think. And I understand why. It was so delicious. I can show it to you here. I got like a Brekkie burrito and a coffee. But it was quite expensive for Bali prices. It was like 7 euros. But if you would go to a place like this in Germany, you would pay like 30 euros or 40, or I don't know how much you would pay. So much more than here. I mean, I didn't even need to wait. They have a very clean bathrooms as well. I think they have everything, not only breakfast, but also all day signature meals. So check it out. But now enjoy the time lapse of how I work. Good, wonderful morning from the sunny Saturday. Today is the 6th of June. As you can see, my motorbike is already prepared with the most important thing in the morning, which is coffee from the avocado factory. I didn't try it yet from them, but I'm very excited to try because it was just a sale on the app Gojek, which is just like the Asian Uber or Indonesian Uber. So now we are going to Uluwatu. So basically, Uluwatu is the place where all of the beautiful sunsets happen and where it's all about beautiful beaches and everything. Yeah, I don't have my swimming shorts with me because I don't plan to swim because I have my laptop with me and I don't want to let my laptop at the beach, but I will still go to the beach, check it out. I need to drive 1.5 hours with the scooter, so let's see how this will turn out. I'm very excited. And yeah, I've got my power bank, laptop, everything. And later we also need to go to the ATM. And later in the evening I plan to go to the sauna. But let's see how exhausted I will be after this whole day of traveling. But also in the next days or next week, I want to go to Ubud, which is like the complete opposite. There is everything about jungles and more like tropical rainforest. And there's also a monkey temple, which I want to check out to look at different monkeys, which basically, I don't know, own the temple now. So let's see how this will be. Enjoy the ride. I don't know how I can film while riding, but we will figure out later. Okay guys, now I'm at the spot called Cashew Tree, which is in Uluwatu. And I must say that, I really underestimated how far the drive is of, 1.5 hours from Canggu. But I just get some food. Maybe I go to a co-working space after that, which is called Monday Co-working. And then after that, I will probably head back to Canggu because, it's a very long ride, especially in the heat. I really didn't even think about the heat. That looks very nice. Look, you have like this Bali style. I can show it to you. Yeah, all the people working. It's very hot. Here you can park your scooter immediately. Also here this bamboo roof. which looks very cool. Yeah, just ordered a beach bowl, so I'll let you know how it looks like. I'm very excited for this. What is my plan for the rest of the day? Of course, drive back, first of all, to Canggu, but go to a co-working space before. And later, I want to go to the sauna as well. Sauna, ice bath, go to the pool in the body factory, and then let's call it a day. I also want to take a look at the Uluwatu temple, but you need to buy there, I don't know, like long, like pants, like religious Hindu pants, because you are not allowed to like show your knees if you go to like a Hinduistic temple. That's why I just left. But I went to the Melasti beach, which was very beautiful, especially with the rocks and everything. Looked very nice. But let's enjoy the food now. Okay guys, now I'm back from my Uluwatu trip, and I must say it was harder than expected. I really forgot about the heat and really didn't even think about the heat, but it was a really big problem, especially with the huge helmet and a cap under the helmet, because I don't know, the helmet is not the cleanest one, I would say. Yeah, I don't know, I feel quite rough and very exhausted as well, because you sit on the scooter for like 3 hours and your butt hurts after some time. Yeah, and it's like very chaotic. Your mind needs to work all the time because there are people coming from the left side, from the right side. It's quite a ride, and if you don't have any experience at all in driving a scooter, please be very cautious and try to drive in a quieter area first. But here in Canggu and Uluwatu, especially on a Saturday, it was very crowded. I mean, I went to the beach first. It was very nice. It was called Melasti Beach. It was, I think, one of the most beautiful beaches in Bali, at least from what I heard from other people. Then I wanted to check out the Uluwatu temple, but you also need to pay there quite a lot for the entry, and also need to wear long pants, which I didn't have, of course, at 30 degrees. And I also don't understand how the Indonesian people wear these, I don't know, wind jackets and long pants at 30 degrees. I mean, I would literally die at this heat. I don't know how they do this. Yeah, maybe they also do it to protect themselves from the heat and from the dust. I also feel quite dirty after this ride, so I don't think I will go to Uluwatu back again while I'm here, but I will check out Ubud for sure and check out the monkey forest, the monkey temple. Yeah, guys, this is it from this week. So if you're watching this, my first week officially in Bali is over. And I must say, yeah, I see some similarities between Thailand and Bali, but Bali is still different compared to places where I've been in Thailand, which is Bangkok, Koh Samui and Phuket. I must say Bali is much more spiritual, and especially here, like the Canggu area is much more, the influencer aesthetic, and much more gyms and co-working, and very nice to focus as well. But what I really like about Southeast Asia is in general the convenience of everything. You can just order food in seconds, which is not expensive at all. I just ordered chicken with rice and vegetables for, I don't know, €1.80 or €2 with delivery, and it was a huge portion. In Australia, I would need to go to Coles, take the bus, and then it's raining. I need to wait to cook, and it would be a huge struggle. And here I can just order, wait, and eat the food, and then I can just throw the food container away. And it's so easy. Or the thing with the laundry. I can just give my laundry, they wash it for, I don't know, €1 or €2, and they wash my laundry, they dry it, they iron it, they do everything, and it smells so amazing. Of course, there are also a lot of disadvantages, and if you drive through some areas, you see how, I would say, poor the country is, of course, compared to Europe or Western countries. This area is like very special, and it looks completely different to all the other parts. And I know that this is not like the real Indonesia, of course, but I still like this area a lot, and it's not very cheap. I mean, you can also get breakfast for like €7 or €8, but you can also get food from warungs, which are like local Indonesian spots, for like €1 or €2. So it really depends what you want. You can live here very cheap, you can live very expensive, depends on your lifestyle. You also can order water very easily. I mean, I enjoy the water here much more than in Australia, because in Australia I didn't buy water in bottles, I just had a water filter. But as the water here is not drinkable from the tap, I just order water all the time, and 30 bottles are like €3 or €4, including delivery, which is crazy. And the driver even delivered it into my second floor, and it's amazing. So I like Bali a lot. I can imagine spending some time here when I come back, and maybe, I don't know, come back to Bali for a longer time frame, maybe for a couple months, somewhere next year or the year after that. I like Bali a lot, it's very cool. I must say I also see some similarities between Koh Samui and Bali. While I must say Koh Samui has of course nicer beaches, but it's also more vacation style. You don't have this co-working spaces and everything on every corner. So all places have advantages and disadvantages. But yeah, we'll just keep working on my laptop now, send this video to my cutter, and then go to the sauna and ice bath and warm pool, make some calls with my family. Let's call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everyone who watched the whole video. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and check out my other social media channels. I also have Instagram and TikTok. My name is Nick Sander on all platforms. You can also apply as a beta tester at nicksander.com/beta. The link is in the description, and join the Unfair Circle. It's unfaircircle.com. Thank you very much, guys, and see you next week. Much love goes out to you.